As I was preparing for our interview, again, I was thinking about Girl Scouts just from when I see it throughout, times of the year when you're selling cookies, growing up buying them, or my dad would come home with them, when we were young kids and all of that. But as I started to do more research, it's just pretty cool the overall impact that one, you've been able to make here in Central Texas. You're serving over 12,000 members,
Yes.
which is really cool.
Yes.
And then I thought what we would talk about a little bit today, beyond the cookies and
Yeah.
kind of maybe there's 4 areas where you break it down: STEM, outdoors, life skills, entrepreneurship.
Yep. Yep.
So maybe we can start about the cookies, but and the
Yes.
entrepreneurship path, but then I want to really focus on sharing with our audience the other pillars that really, what goes on outside of just the public
Totally.
view of people
Yeah.
seeing the opportunity to be able to buy these amazing cookies.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for framing it up that way. All of those 4 pillars that you talked about really fall under our Girl Scout leadership experience. So all the skills that girls are learning in those 4 things all lead towards them developing courage, confidence, and character, and that's part of our mission. And so you asked about the cookie program. The cookie program is the largest investment in girls in the world, and it happens to be for Girl Scouts, and it's about entrepreneurship. So, girls through this is one of the cool things about the cookie box is really the cookie box tells you everything about the program on it. It's like a little marketing tool. So the Girl Scout cookie program, it's the largest girl-led entrepreneurial program in the world, and they learn 5 skills: goal setting, decision making, money management, people skills, and business ethics. And I cannot tell you how many people I meet out in the community. 1 in 3 women in the US with a Girl Scout, and when I meet them, how many of them say, I am where I am in my career because I sold cookies, because I learned, how to ask a stranger for something, how to sell, how to respond to a no, and that kind of thing. And so it really is just the cookie program is the core of our entrepreneurship programming.
And looking at, I'm curious to, on your annual report, your revenues for last year were close to $12 million. So what percent of revenue is derived from the cookie
Yeah,
sales?
in any year, it's in our area in Central Texas, it's 60 to 70%.
Wow.
And so it funds it not only so that is revenue that a portion of that goes directly back to the Girl Scout and her troop. And so most girls can fund their entire Girl Scout experience through the cookie program. And that often involves, community service, all their skill building. It can involve going to camp, travel, all kinds of things. And then some of that money comes back to fund the operations of the organization, where we offer things beyond what happens in a Girl Scout troop. One of the things we do is we serve about 20% of those 12,000 members
Mhm.
with our staff or with community partners to really reach girls who otherwise wouldn't get to do it because their parents not
What
a
was the genesis of this when I think about it across the
yeah.
country, Girl Scouts of America to come up with this model?
It was interesting. So Girl Scouts was founded over 100 years ago, and Juliet Gordon Low is our founder. And they started selling cookies. I mean, it was a bake sale. It was like, we want to go camping with her. The whole foundation of Girl Scouts is based on giving girls opportunities that they wouldn't have otherwise. And they started selling cookies to fund it. And so that became the cookie program. So for a long time, I'm not a great cookie historian, but for a long time, I think there were like 1 or 2 cookies,
Uh-huh.
and then it became this amazing form of sustainable revenue that also teaches girls wonderful business skills.